Hi, I'm Don Simmons, and today I'm talking about blanket coverage. But as for you, you meant evil against me, but God meant it for good in order to bring it about as it is to this day and to save many people. Genesis 50:20. Insurance in all its form is protection against the possibility of loss or damage. It involves the transfer of risk from one party to another based on compensation from the insured to the insurer. For thousands of years, various forms of insurance have been used, an acknowledgement of the human desire to avoid the impact of negative events in life. Insurance can be taken out for a limited time, such as travel insurance, or for a lifetime, something like life insurance. The Bible doesn't directly talk about insurance, but it does encourage people to plan wisely and take care of their families. Proverbs 6:6-8 tells us to learn from the ant, which prepares for the future by storing food for hard times. In the same way, insurance can be a tool to help protect against unexpected problems like accidents, illnesses, or financial loss. Proverbs 27:12 also teaches that wise people see danger and take steps to avoid it. This supports the idea of planning ahead for life's uncertain times. Taking care of family is a big responsibility in the Bible, and insurance can be one way to do that. 1 Timothy 5:8 says that anyone who doesn't provide for their family has denied their faith. Having life or health or long-term care insurance can help ensure that loved ones are cared for if something bad happens. While insurance can be useful, the Bible also warns against trusting money instead of God. Matthew 6:19-21 reminds us not to focus on wealth because it can be lost or destroyed, but to store up treasures in heaven. Proverbs 11:28 warns that those who trust in riches will fail, but those who trust in God will thrive. Insurance should be seen as a helpful tool, not as something that replaces faith in God's protection and provision. The Bible says we have an insurance policy of sorts with God. It says, regardless of what happens, it will result in good outcomes in our life if we love God and are called according to his purpose. That's the message of Romans 8:28. No insurance company offers a policy with that kind of blanket coverage. Genesis 50:20 illustrates God's providence in working bad circumstances for good. Joseph tells his brothers, "You intended to harm me, but God intended it for good to accomplish what is now being done and the saving of many lives." This truth applies to our personal financial hardships as well. Even when loss or disaster comes, God can use it for his purposes. Insurance may help in difficult times, but our real hope is in God's ability to bring good out of bad situations. Whether through personal trials or financial struggles, he is always at work, turning what seems like a setback into an opportunity for his glory. If you find this Wealth and Wisdom video helpful, click subscribe to receive new thoughts as they're posted. And as always, feel free to forward this on to a friend.